Many human rights activists will be watching to see how the Holy Father addresses Burma's crackdown on the Rohingya. It has led to a major humanitarian crisis. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is not holding back, slamming the country's military. He accuses them of carrying out ethnic cleansing of the Muslim minority population. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reports from the State Department. Good evening, Wyatt.
Good evening, Lauren. Secretary Tillerson is vowing to hold Burma's military and local vigilantes responsible for what he calls horrendous atrocities against the Rohingya. Many in Burma hope the Holy Father's visit will lay the groundwork for peaceful dialogue and an end to the conflict.
Catholics from across the country pour into the capital of Burma, also known as Myanmar, to cheer on the Holy Father's motorcade. They make up only 1% of the population in this overwhelmingly Buddhist land. This woman says, "I'm so happy. For us, it's like God has arrived. Our country, Myanmar, can now achieve peace." And peacemaker is exactly the role many hope Pope Francis will play. Since violence erupted in late August, more than 600,000 Rohingya men, women, and children have crossed over into neighboring Bangladesh, carrying with them tales of persecution, rape, and murder. This Rohingya woman is grateful for the Pope's visit. She says he might help restore peace in the country, and she believes the Pope will make their situation better.
The humanitarian scale of this crisis is staggering.
Just 2 weeks ago, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson met with the country's leader and military chief in Burma, pledging up to $87 million in aid to help those displaced. A week later, Tillerson called for an independent investigation into the crisis. The Burmese government denies any violence against the group. Meanwhile, the work is on to prepare for the Holy Father's Mass. Hundreds of thousands are expected to attend, and though many will be listening carefully to his homily, it's what the Pope says to Burma's leaders in private that may prove more important.
Francis will be in Burma for 3 days before heading to Bangladesh. Catholics in neighboring India say they're disappointed Pope Francis will not be able to visit their country while he is in South Asia. The last papal visit to India was Pope John Paul II in 1999. Lauren.
Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the State Department. Thank you, Wyatt.